Since the beginning of the pandemic in the U.S., local volunteers have been working to create a low-cost medical-grade ventilator for COVID-19 patients all around the world. We first told you about the story of their efforts to receive emergency use authorization from the FDA back in May. Well, now we've learned they have just been approved. Our Fox 12's Brenna Kelly joins us now. She spoke with one of the founders of that company about this exciting development. Brenna?
Well, Bonnie, the demand for ventilators here in the U.S. appeared to be behind us back in May when I interviewed the team, but they kept pushing for that emergency use authorization for their device from the FDA. The reason being, they know developing countries are the ones who need it most right now.
It's a very exciting moment.
It's an idea that's gone from concept on a piece of paper to low-cost medical-grade ventilator, and now just being granted emergency use authorization from the FDA. All in a matter of months. A remarkable 200 volunteers from around the globe put their minds together and formed LifeMech, a company born in response to COVID-19.
It's interesting on how this cross-platform collaboration from people who have never really designed or worked on a medical device leads to something innovative.
While COVID-19 patients in the U.S. may not need to rely on their ventilator at this point, the FDA approval will help propel the open source device in other countries. Dr. Saurabh Gupta, the executive director and co-founder of LifeMech, tells me teams in Bangladesh, India, Zambia, and Nigeria are all interested.
The FDA approval for the EUA, as they call it, I think goes a long way in that, because that gives confidence from Department of Health from those countries to be able to fast track the device for their use.
The FDA approval is validation for the entire team of innovators, but it's more than that. In the toughest of times, it shows what unification, motivation, and a lot of hard work can do.
But I think this goes to prove that there are no limits to innovativeness, and you could actually do things differently. So you've got an engineer in Germany working with somebody out of their garage in Northern California. At the end of the day, we would just integrate that data together.
And the team's mission, it's still the same, allowing this technology to be accessible worldwide. Meanwhile, they're continuing to make improvements on their device, and they already have a working prototype for their second version. Reporting live, Brenna Kelly, Fox 12 Oregon.